Can I just eat this and make it a little bit smaller? Can I get into frame? Can I do anything? I don't think I can do anything. God, I can people can definitely tell I just got out of the shower. Okay. Let me put this over here. And then put this over here. Cat, I just moisturized my legs and you're rubbing on my legs. You're depositing thine fur onto mine moisturized legs. How rude. Okay, for anybody watching this after this airs, hello, it is Miranda the Hybrid, and today is ArtBlock Friday, where we all just hang out and sketch together. I am a mess. I got out of the shower. I just finished watching an episode of Criminal Minds. I'm very disorganized right now, so let's get this thing going. I don't even have Photoshop up yet. You can see in my background here, Photoshop has not been opened yet. Okay, that's really funny. It has 1 likes, but 0 concurrent viewers. How does that work? I'm gonna make this bigger. 3 concurrent viewers. We now have viewers. Hello, everybody who is catching this right now. I am very much disorganized. I can't even get this little thing up here to aim into the right direction. I just want it to capture my beautiful face. My freshly showered beautiful face. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. You know what? That's centered enough. I'm not going to worry about it. Actually, I will because I have OCD. I worry about everything. Actually, this is good. If it's going to be on the left, that means I can take my face and move it over here and we have like a square format thing. So this accident works. Like many accidents in scientific discovery history, whatever you want to say, it's working. Okay. We got the mic. We got the Miranda. Let's get the Photoshop. It's opening on the wrong screen. I'm in a good mood. I haven't been interested in watching a television show for a very long time, but my sister was over last night and she showed me Criminal Minds and I absolutely loved it. Manira! We got Andrea, we got Red, and we got Manira! This is awesome. Okay. I'm just gonna keep this over here. Today's subject for ArtBlock Friday is cryptids. Don't really know what a cryptid is, to be honest. I guess we'll find out. And I'll go pixels. Now go inches. That is too big, and that resolution is stupid. Why is that the default resolution? Oh, because it's the clipboard. Yeah, I don't know what cryptid I want to do yet. We're gonna have to research cryptids so I know exactly what I'm drawing. Let's see. Width. What is my width gonna be? Also, I'm in an excellent mood because for the first time in a very, very long time, I actually got my ADHD meds. I said that in a weird way. But yeah, I have very bad ADHD. I think in my videos, especially on TikTok, like my old Miranda posted videos, and you could see how like excited and chatty I was. And right now my med is worn off. But it just feels so nice to be able to concentrate again. I was basically losing my life to ADHD. Not that I was gonna kill myself or anything, but you know, like, I was unable to focus to the point that I wasn't making money, so I might have not made enough money month by month to live. And I took only 10 milligrams of Adderall, which the doctor gave me, by the way. By the way, Adderall is basically meth. Yeah. They're giving us young people it's not methamphetamine, it's an amphetamine. I forget what it stands for. It's like dimethylamphetamine or something. But it's actually a longer word than that one. But yeah, it's very strong. It's like a sister to methamphetamine, and I get to take that once a day in the morning when I have to work. Actually, it's not addictive in small amounts, to my knowledge and my research. But yeah, I'm basically on meth. And it really helps. Oh my god, it helps so much. Okay, here's how bad my ADHD is. And right now you can see full ADHD is back. It's like my brain has the power of a Ferrari, and I do have a very strong brain. My cumulative IQ is about 135 to 140. Or 132 to 140. Not 135. 135 was the average. It's 132 to 140. So I have a pretty fancy schmancy brain, right? And it has like Ferrari power, or maybe like no. Yeah, let's call it Ferrari. There are slow Ferraris out there. My brain is like a Ferrari on old winter tires in the middle of summer, which means that the winter tires will not be grippy whatsoever, and tricycle brakes. So I can go really fast in one direction, but if I need to change direction, suddenly my brain doesn't work and I crash. And that's on ADHD. And so that means that, I'm a professional artist, and it's kind of freaky when you can't work whatsoever. I legitimately thought I was going to 80 inches. Oh my God, that's huge. I legitimately thought I would not be able to be a professional artist anymore because I just wasn't focusing at all. Yeah, I want to switch this around. I was not focusing whatsoever. It was really bad. Like, super duper bad. Like, I have probably about 30 to 40 hours of work I should be doing per week, for my job, and my boss. I was lucky to have be able to sit and work for 3 hours over a 6-hour period. Not 3 hours in a row. 3 hours spread over a 6-hour period. That's how bad it was. And I'll be lucky if I got a day like that in twice a week. Usually I'd probably only work between 6, maybe 4 hours a week. It's not good. It's not good. And the doctor gave me legal meth, and now I can concentrate and function like a normal human being. And so, I don't like the stigma around medication, because medication can be extremely, extremely important for people who need it. But there's this, like, I don't know how to say it, but people don't like talking about medication and how important it is for certain people. And if you have meds, know that it's fine. You're awesome. You're good. Go you. It's nice that you have it. If it helps you function, then absolutely 100%, that's a good thing. And I need to start relearning that. Okay, let's search up some cryptids. List of cryptids. Oh, Wikipedia has a list of cryptids. Oh, there's a lot of them. I know there are more popular internet cryptids, but I want to go for something interesting, like something new. Bosno dragon. Champ, the lake monster. Waterhound. That's in Ireland. A dinosaur. Sea serpents. Oh, I didn't know. Bigfoot's considered a cryptid. Okay. A beast of Exmoor. What is that? What are you? It looks like somebody has a panther. Are you? It's not a cryptid. Chupacabra. British big cats are considered cryptids. Flatwoods monster. That looks really creepy. That looks like something from Doctor Who. Abugogo. Yowie. The Jersey Devil. That's a pretty classical. Mothman! Mothman! Are these the only cryptids that exist? There have to be more. Lizardman. Other names. Description. Carnivorous mammal, forest-dwelling hominid, large hominid. Oh yeah, the goat sucker. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which cryptid I want to draw. Oh wait, that's something I should do. Let me edit the CRYPTIDS. There we go. There we go. I forgot to change the title. Here we go. Let us, I don't know, what should I draw? I have no, please, somebody name a cryptid. I will draw that cryptid, as long as it's not a monkey. I can't draw monkeys. I don't know why, but I'm horrible at drawing monkeys. Jersey Devil. What are the popular cryptids out there? I don't even know. Mongolian Deathworm? Primate. Sicilian. Big earthworm. What is it? Sicilian. It's not nice. I thought, okay. Literally, I thought cryptids were like, like creepypastas. That's what I thought they were. Sea animal, lake monster, sea animal, more lake monsters, dinosaur, lake monster, lake monster, lake monster, serpent or river monster. I mean, basically lots of these seem like dragons. Giant snake, lake. I don't know, Munira. You're asking if Arab folktale creatures are considered cryptids. Let's go look at another list. Oh, this is way better. Australian raptor. What a bat squatch? A bat squatch. It's awesome. Devil bird, devil monkeys, devouring gourd, dingbat, cartoon cat. There's a cartoon cat cryptid? Okay, wait. What is a cryptid? An animal that has been claimed to exist but never proven to exist. Oh, so dragons are technically cryptids. Flashlight frog. Ghost. Ghost camel. Anacondas, giant bats, bush babies, catfish. Groot slang? Oh. It's like an elephant snake. They covet gems? Okay, I think I'm gonna draw a Groot slang. I'm not very good at drawing elephants, so this would be a good way to practice. What do people say these things look like? Oh, that's horrifying. I hate that. I hate that. Oh, I hate... Okay, the first one was worse. Oh, you got toofs on your chin, buddy. Okay, so a Groot slang is a combination of an elephant and a snake. And it covets gems. I really think this is interesting. People have so many different... Oh, that one's awful. People have a ton of different interpretations of this. So I'm going to do a Groot slang. I'm going to ignore everything I've seen here. That's a really cool thing though. Okay, I'm going to ignore everything I just saw, and I'm going to draw a Groot slang. That's so interesting. Wow. Wow. I never even knew that existed. That's wild. Okay, so I'm going to put some music on in the background, as I always do, so we can all just chillax together. It's the same music every damn time, but you know what? Whatever. Do not let me see my follower count, because that is something that causes me anxiety. Okay. There we go. Start? Ooh, that's gonna be way too loud. Drop it down a bit. Okay. Let me jump into our Discord and let me grab other human beings, see if people want to draw. Oh no, I just jumped into something that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, Manira, it's right now. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this, and let's get drawing, everybody. Okay. We're live! Oh, I'm in YouTube Studio. Can somebody copy and paste this into the ArtBlock Friday from outside? Also, we need to look at what people created from last week. I forgot about that. Let me keep this open. Let me keep this open. Okay, we should be good to go. So from last week's arts were aquatic creatures. So Exo 4 Nono 2.0 did a really cute mermaid, and they spent way too much time on this. Oh god, scales take forever. I'm gonna have to do scales today. What I did last week, I made a dragon, or a sea dragon of some sort. I don't really know how to say it. Captain Ink made this beautiful, like, she personified the ocean. It looks like an elephant. Wait a moment. Here's one of the ears, here's the eye, here's the trunk, here's two tusks coming out, and here's the front leg. Ink made an elephant. Ink, you made an elephant! Yili made a really beautiful render of what looks like a primitive fish. What is this? What was that? No, we're going by duration. What was that? Elizabeth Essie made these adorable glowing jellyfish, and I really like it. It's very beautiful. Captain Kunai made an axolotl. It's really cute. I love the little wrists. And I think that was it. So, oh, thank you. Both of you posted it. Oh no, Manira won. Alex Manira won. Okay, so let us begin to draw. I want to make this Groot slang. I'm very interested in this creature. I've never seen it before. I'm leaning forward like an idiot because I have an entire speaker blocking. You know, I'm just gonna hold it like that. I have a speaker blocking the very corner of my right screen. Okay, let's get into brushes. Why cannot I draw onto hither you? Okay, a Groot slang. I want to warm up a little bit. I need to get my official thing back. Usually I record with the webcam on this actual thing, but right now it's perched on top of my monitors because I'm lazy. I should put it back up though because I'm noticing actual bobbing and weaving. Okay, just gonna warm up here. Is that a cat? Oh, hi. Good. Aww, come here, baby. I love you. Yes, I do. Aww, you're so adorable. I love you so much. I don't know if you guys could hear her, but she started off by going meow, like that, and then when I was like, you're so adorable, she went like that. I love my cats. I adopted them about 8 months ago. 8 to 9 months ago at this point. Last December. I adopted them last December. I was just lonely in this house, and I was like, I need cats in my life again. So I adopted 2 kitties. I love cats. Okay, I got the... Yes, okay, every damn time I do my warm-up, I'm just like laughing internally because I'm like, what if some random person came here and they looked, oh that's funny, make it a clipping mask, and they were like, oh, I want to check out this this new person, you know, new artist that I found, because I announce my live streams on TikTok, and they just come and see me like drawing something ridiculous like that, and they're like, wow, this person really sucks, and they leave. I don't even know how to, like, what angle to draw the Groot slang from. Okay, my cryptid. Groot slang. I have no idea how to approach this. I could do a very scientific illustration, which is always fun. Or I could do something... like more dramatic with perspective. I don't know which one I want to do more. I think I'm going to be fancy. You know what? We are going to render. I'm going to do all of this. No, I don't want to delete it. I'm going to do all of this on one layer. This is going to be a one-layer drawing. Aside from the background, I'm going to give it a background. But the illustration itself will be a one-layer illustration. I think I have decided. So I'm going to start by making a background. Oh, it's the same exact color, that's why. Yeah, let's start by having a background. And I'm going to try putting some textures in here. Maybe some color. I've seen people do this really interesting thing where they just, I don't know, they just blop shapes around and then they make something out of the shapes. So I think I'm going to try that because I like challenging myself. Okay, see you in a bit then Ink. Manira is saying this is so sad. I can't find anything about my culture's cryptids or folktale creatures on Google. Manira, what about jinns? You were talking about jinns before during one particular conversation. I thought jinns were supposed to be a part of your like ghosts of evil or something, like in your particular culture. So maybe you could make a jinn? Because, you know, it's something that's purported to exist. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I don't even know if I want to keep that as a background, but you know what? We're going to work with it for now. I should have gone to the farmer's market today. I got beets before, and beets are delicious. I love roast beets. It's one of my favorite foods. Yeah, there's some really cool pictures of Groot slangs. Like, I was just looking on Google, and I was like, wow, there's some artists who really got inspired by this, aren't there? You know, I think this is only going to be a 2-hour stream today because my sister got me into Criminal Minds and I want to watch more before I go to sleep. Okay, so this is obviously background layer. What can look layer? Oh wait, okay. And let's lock it. Pull it, rolling. Okay, cool. We are good. I have no idea how I'm going to approach doing this. I think I'm going to use a bunch of different textures. I'm going to stick to black at the moment. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Also, I'm not wearing pants and I'm sitting in a very hot room on a leather seat. My ass is very sweaty, so pardon me. Okay. Oh, that's such a cool brush. What? Yeah, I'm gonna see how we can do this. So it's supposed to be a snake, but also an elephant. Nah, I don't like that as much. What if I took it and I turned it upside down? Maybe that would work. If puts ice inside bum, then no hot? Oh my god. Oh, hello, friendly introvert. How are you doing? And Lofa. Okay, this is not how it's supposed to work. I'm just supposed to be making shapes and then getting something out of it. So I'm gonna try, I've been like, I guess I'm trying to make something, but I'm not making it in a way I want to make it. I'm not being free enough. I want to be more free with the creation of this thing. So I'm going to loosen up even more. Let's find some funky brushes. See if that can change anything. Okay, so my rules for myself. No Control Z. Unless I make something horrible. So, okay, Miranda's rules for Miranda. Go away, buddy. I want to make this a challenge. I want to have some fucking, fudging fun with it. Okay. Lorem ipsum. Okay. Rules! Brushes I don't usually use. One layer for creature and no Control Z. Those are the rules I am abiding by for this particular thing. If I don't, if I break that rule, I owe somebody, Maya. Not Maya, sorry. Maya's been on my head. I owe somebody Procreate. If they have an iPad, I'll buy Procreate for them. Oh my god. My butt is extraordinarily... Do I have anything I can sit on? I have a blanket over there. Freshly showered bum. Ah! I ran over my blanket. Ah! Okay, we should be good now. Okay. Hopefully my bum won't be a sweaty bum. Okay, let's see. What else do I usually not use? Dang it, I don't like it, but I can't Control Z out of it. I'm kind of curious about making this into a TikTok. Let's do it. I actually feel like doing it, so that's why I'm doing it. I don't care about your... Why are there... No, go away. No, shoot. Wait a moment. Okay. Blech. It's Cryptid Day for ArtBlock Friday. Here are my rules. Brushes I don't usually use, one layer for the creature, and no Control Z. Let's go! Wow, you can see my process for creating something now. So this be the outline. And I'm gonna shut it off until I have everything. Wow, I have such a hectic way of making drawing videos. Okay, I don't know what to use or not to use. I don't usually use this. What is this? I'm scared to use anything because I usually... Why is it fuzzy? Why is it fuzzy? Am I allowed to erase? Erasing is different than Control Z. I'm gonna say I can erase. Erasing is fine. I want more jagged edges. Why is it fuzzy now? I don't want it fuzzy. Oil. Oh, I know what brush this is. Oh, Friendly Introvert is asking, are you still doing art reviews? Sorry if you get this question a lot. At the moment, I'm not doing art reviews. I'm basically doing whatever pops up in my head. I put way too much energy into doing things to make other people happy. I think that's the only way I can really put it. And so I decided to just go off and only do what I want to do. And the reviews really exhausted me. It was hard doing the reviews all the time. So I don't really do them anymore. No, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. What is this? What is this thing? What is this? What is this? Oh, I don't know what I'm making. I have no idea what I'm making. I'm just going to end up rendering random things. That's all this is going to be, is one giant random render. And I'm not allowed to Control Z. I'm so used to Control Zing out of things. But now I can't. I don't like that. I want to get the ears on its butt. What if its tail was a trunk? Okay, done. Tail is now also trunk. We need to give this some texture. Tail is trunk. There we go. Tail is now trunk. Yeah. This is so bizarre looking. What if some people drew it with spikies, so it's gonna get some spikies on these, whatever the hell this is. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what I'm doing at all. It's a very interesting outline. I guess it gets another thing? What is this then? What is that thing supposed to be? I don't know what I'm making. Yeah. Let's make it a little bit weirder shaped. Ah, you have a butterfly on your head now. God, my ADHD meds are wearing off so much. I guess this is gonna be a tongue? Oh, it needs horns! I forgot about the horns! Elephants have horns! I guess I'll add them in later. Yay. Maybe these are the horns. Maybe it has horns coming in and out of its body. I have no idea. Wait, Alofa. Oh yeah, I remember I had you do that. Memories. I don't know where to add the horns. I want to be able to see them though. So I suppose, what if it had like an alien mouth? The horns come out like this. Yeah. I don't know what we're doing anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. This is getting so ridiculous so quickly. Okay, okay. We have a shape. Let's alpha lock this bitch and let's get some lighting in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, alpha lock exists right here, so that's all I have right now. I think this is a good enough outline. I don't know what color a Groot slang is supposed to be. Also, I'm supposed to be using not regular brushes, so let's Let's gestural grass brush. What's a gestural grass brush? What's that? What's that? Oh, and I can't erase that. God dang it. I tested a brush and now I can't erase it. What I can do is color over it though. Okay, let's try... I want to make it kind of green. What if I made it rainbow? What if I didn't do art for the rest of my life because it's difficult and confusing? Okay, it's not is it grass? Is that supposed to be grass? I think it's supposed to be grass. Let's just bulk in some shadows. That ear will have shadows on it. I want to give this thing like a freaky deaky eye. Okay, mouthpieces. This is a trunk. It's coming out the bottom of its mouth. Why did I put lighting on that? There's not supposed to be lighting on that at all. Okay, there's gonna be some lighting over here on the belly. And the belly wraps over and there's no more lighting on the belly. There's gonna be some lighting right over there. Wow, suddenly he has shape. I'm just gonna do this like a floating. I'm gonna cheat. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I have to find ways to be intelligent to fix my mistakes, and this is one of the ways to be intelligent to fix my mistake. Okay, trunk. 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 Okay. God, it's so weird coming off pill and just having like all of the emotions and energy in the universe all of a sudden. ADHD's whack, my dudes. It's so whack. Okay, let's shade this a little bit. Put that into a little bit more shadow. I'm gonna flip. I can't control Z. I was about. Oh, my hand is just sitting right on the control Z all the time. Okay, hand has to be somewhere else. So tempted to control Z out of everything. It'd be nice if life had control Z, like, ah, shit, I fucked up on this thing, and you just control Z out of it and you run away. That would be nice. That'd be very nice. Okay, at least it has a shape. I know this thing's gonna have like a crap ton of scales, so at least I can work with that. Hello, here's some art. Let's give it... I'm using a grass brush. It has some lighting. I am using a grass brush. I'm using a freaking grass brush to do highlights. Why? I don't know. But I'm using a grass brush for highlights on a giant cryptid monster. Ooh, we drawin'. Okay, shadows are bulked out. That's good. There. I think I'm gonna do like a goofy reveal, like, and a few hours later, because I don't have to look at that phone while I do this. Okay, so we have something going on here. I don't know what it is, but this is where we be at the moment. This is where we be. So I'm going to begin. I don't know, how do I render this? This is such a bizarre form. Let me like, it was not as small as I thought it would be. I get to work at a racetrack tomorrow. I'm so happy. So happy to get, what is this? Groundwater? Groundwater. Oh, that's big, never mind. We're gonna not do that. What's something else I don't commonly use? Fog? Okay, let's use the fog brush to give this thing a little bit of underbelly glow. What color is that gonna be? I don't know. A color that pops well against this purple background would... Okay, we're gonna do a split complementary here. We're gonna do orange, we're gonna do purple, we're gonna do green. That's gonna be our split complementary. I also don't have to use full opacity. Oh, so you're, here's some art. You're now Caspian? I like Caspian. That's a good name. That's a fun name. Okay, so here we have an underbelly. I can't control Z out of it. I have no power. I have no power over my computer anymore. All I can do is draw over something that I dislike. Ugh. Actually, I should technically be using purple. That still doesn't look right. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna gently shade upwards, create a little bit of dynamic shadowing in here, a little bit of a gradient so it's not as extreme. Okay, so I have a shape, and that's all I have. I'm terrified to even do anything on this picture. Okay, what should I do? What color should this thing be? What color is it supposed to be? Is there any research on what a Groot slang's color is supposed to be? That doesn't help anything. It's just gray. That one's kind of grayish and purple. That's just an angry looking elephant. That has a greenish tone to it. You know, we're gonna go greenish. I'm gonna make this a greenish creature. I'm gonna give it some fancy highlights. She gonna have highlights. Highlights! Okay, so my median tone, because I put in the black. I started off with black like this just so I could, keep a consistent kind of color profile, you know, make a very strong silhouette. But I'm going to use this green right here, this kind of darker green. I'm going to render shadows outside of it, but this means that I'm going to have to gently, yeah, okay, that worked better than I thought it would. Whew, I thought I was about to create a calamity. Okay, now I can start, I guess, rendering. Let's go in really close. At this point, I'm going to un-alpha lock this, and we're going to start rendering, because I don't know. That's really cool texture. I was not able to look at this close up and realize exactly how cool these textures are. Wow. Wow. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I have a completely new Photoshop, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. This is Photoshop 2021. I used to work in 2015, but I was able to buy the entire new Adobe suite for a discounted price because of honesty and fear. And, yeah. I have a completely new Adobe suite, and it works very nicely. So I'm going to illustrate from rear to front so I don't have to make mistakes and screw up. What is this? I'm scared of using any new kind of brush. It's really funny. What are you? What is anything? What is life? Okay, so let's grab this. I'm going to push it into the blue tones, maybe? Yeah, right around here, and this will be my rendering brush. It's supposed to be a snake. Let's see. It's supposed to be, I can't erase if once I dedicate myself. Dedicate! So I think there would be an eye over here. Why is it so light? Shit! Why did I do that? I can't undo that. Leave me alone. Go away. Go away. Go away. Why does this brush render with a lighter tone? That makes no sense. Arrgh. Okay, smooth chalk size opacity. This brush is problematic. Let's increase the opacity and let's give it one more shot. Please work. That kind of works, but it's not what I'm going after. I need something darker. Hard lines, hair. Lincoln Twisty ink. You know, I've never used my old professor's brushes before, so I'm gonna try them out and see if it does anything. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I think I'll try using this one at a slightly higher opacity. Oh wait, Lofa's asking how. How what? How did I afford all of the Adobe suite? That's a story. Let me just, it's not the same green. Ever so irritating. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to render this out so it's same block of color. Okay, so what happened? This is actually a bit of a story, so let me tell you a story. We're It's story time, everybody. I was using a program called Autodesk Maya, and I'm not going to go into the details, but it turns out it was not legitimate, like a legitimate version. And Autodesk found out. And I went through a terrifying process where they audited me and said, hey, you owe us $11,000. And I appealed it and said, I am a poor artist and I've used this for maybe 150 hours of actual work. I don't use it that much. Please don't kill me. And they actually took pity on me and they dropped the case. But I looked at my other programs and I found out that a lot of them weren't real. I'm not going to go into who installed them, how it happened. That's all in the past, really. But I ended up, like, going to Adobe and saying, I'm sorry, this isn't real. You know, the programs I have, turns out they're not real. Oh, did I Control Z? I hope I didn't Control Z. I'm gonna, like, bite my hand. And Adobe actually sent me a message saying, thank you for your honesty. You obviously use our program. Here, would you like, you know, we're either going to take off all of the programs, all of the Adobe programs you have on your computer, since we now know, or you can, we'll give you a discount, I think it was a 20 or 40% discount on all of our programs, as long as you keep a 3-year contract with us. So they can do cost recovery, but still allow me to work. And so that's what we ended up doing. And so Adobe costs, for the entire suite, Adobe costs about after tax, $57 a month. I have the entire Adobe suite now, access to all 20 programs for $42 a month. And since I actually work, I can actually afford it. But yeah, it was very, very, very stressful. And it's over now, thank God. But it was extremely stressful, and I basically wiped my entire computer afterwards. I removed all the programs that the person who had originally installed them installed, so my computer basically had a fresh start about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Actually more like 2 weeks ago, yeah. My computer had a fresh start about 2 weeks ago, and everything on it right now is just shiny and new, and I really don't like this pen. I'm gonna grab a different one. Shiny, new, safe, which is relieving. So I don't have to freak out about having a scan done on my computer and finding out that I owe $11,000 to a company. So yeah, it was very dramatic. It was very scary, you know, getting reached out to and saying like, oh yeah, can we scan your computer? Yeah, sure. Okay, here's the results. You owe us a lot of money. What? Yeah, it's not fun. Do not recommend. I think I'm gonna make this another trunk. I'm gonna try using a very sketchy style for this. I want to make this rough as I can. I love Lofa's comments. You got out of $11,000 worth of debt by saying, sorry, I'm poor? Basically, yeah. It's true. At the time of them messaging me, I only had about $600 overall, like, everywhere. I only had about $600, and I was like, I will not be able to give this money to you. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't have it. What do you want me to do? Like, stop paying rent? Stop eating? Did you want me to pay off this debt to you over? Here's the thing about Autodesk. Autodesk is a huge company. They're a huge company. They have, you know, people who, entire companies that pay them massive amounts of money every single year. Here's the thing. Okay, Autodesk Maya 2020 costs, or 2021 or 2000, I forget, costs about $2,600 a month. Not a month, sorry, a year. A month would be horrible. Yeah, about $2,600 a year. Over a 3-year period, if you get a 3-year contract, it's $7,200. It's a lot of money. It's a very expensive program. And, yeah. That was very stressful. That was a very stressful moment of my life. But, you know, just saying, listen, you're not going to get any money out of me. This is going to be a long, long fight. Or do you want me to take, like, years to pay you back? We can do that, I guess. Yeah, basically I said, I can't do this, I'm sorry. And they went, okay. And they left me alone. They're like, okay, take the programs off your computer, bye. I thought I was going to be in debt paying off a huge amount of money for the next several years. That was my fear. And I don't make that much money in the first place, so I was terrified of the possible repercussions. Oh, Luff is saying, did you ask it to scan it? Okay, so what happened? I had Autodesk Maya 2017 installed back right after college, basically. It's funny because I barely used it, but whatever. It was like one of those like, oh, I should probably get this one too. And oh god, sorry, my ADHD brain is not allowing me to function right now. What was I about to say? Okay, yeah, I got Autodesk Maya 2017 installed because I was under the impression that I was going to be working as a 3D animator. Didn't really happen. But I'm going to add teeth in here. I don't like this. I'm going to turn these into teeth. See, I love ADHD. I'll talk about something and I already forgot what I was about to talk about. It's fantastic. Woo! Okay, what was I talking about? Focus. My brain Ferrari crashed. Actually, you know what? I don't have a brain Ferrari. I have a brain McLaren P1. My P1 just crashed. Okay, I remember what happened. My boss needed me to do some texture work. And texture work is a little bit more, it's something that you can't do straight up in Autodesk Maya. And so I bought and installed Autodesk Mudbox, which is a great texturing program. And I was like, okay, cool. In the terms of service, Mudbox asks you to, you know, I want to render with like a ton of different colors. I want to make this really weird. Mudbox asks, in the terms of service, like when you install it, Mudbox has you say, okay, yeah, sure, because Autodesk Maya wants to have permission to install basically a spy program. This is called a genuine software. It kind of just checks your computer and checks to make sure you're complying with if you have like legitimate software on your computer. And I was like, okay, cool. Under the impression that, you know, nothing would go wrong. And I get reached out to, and they're like, and I do the scan because you have to download a little bit of a program. I did the scan and I messaged back to them. I was like, here you go, here's your scan. And the guy was like, okay, I'm gonna check this out. And you know, the representative, I don't want to give his last name, but his name was Corey. And Corey was like, okay, thanks. Let me just do the scan here. And let me look at the scan and we can go over the results. And so a week later, we scheduled a call, and I was like, okay, he's probably going to call and say, yeah, this is an old version of Maya. Do you want to buy a new one? Because, you know, I was using a 4-year-old version of technology. I didn't really know what was going to happen, but I didn't think what did happen was going to happen. And he just scrolled down in my report, and it said, hi, you owe us $11,000. And my heart basically stopped. I was like, excuse you? And I started crying. I was like, I was out of it, man. I was like, what? And he said, okay, do a write-up of what happened and why you have this program. And I'm not going to go into it because it's like, it's a bit private. It involves an old relationship. And I did the write-up, said this is how I got the program, and I got nervous because I was basically ghosted by Autodesk. But they came back to me a little bit later and they're like, okay, you know what, we're going to drop this. And I was like, thank you, because I would have not been able to pay it whatsoever. They're like, drop it, take off the old software, the old bad software. And that's basically what happened. I still have Autodesk Mudbox, because I need it. And it turns out that there is a version of Autodesk Maya that is very, like, single user friendly. It's called Autodesk Maya LT. And so I now have Autodesk Maya LT on my computer. It's way cheaper. It costs about $300 a year if you get a 1-year contract. That I was able to afford. But the entire, the entire, that much money, getting, you know, like, expecting that you're doing everything okay and then suddenly owing that much money, it's hard. It's hard. And so that was my stressful thing of the week. Or my life. I feel like that's one of the most stressful things that ever happened in my life. It's like, here's the thing. What did they expect me to do? I didn't have any money. What would have I done? How would have I paid? They're asking for so much money and I'm like, I can barely afford food and rent. You're really asking me to pay you that much money? And I also barely used it. You know. The person who installed the software for me, I think really, really wanted me to be a 3D modeler. Or like something to do with, we went to the same school together, and I think his idea of my future was as an animator or a 3D something-er. And honestly, I do game art, but not game art, but you know, like game design stuff. But I use the software my boss gives me, which is licensed, and you know, that's legitimate software. That's the software I use to do my thing. And yeah, so that was an entire mess. Alt, go away. Okay, well the head has a shape now. Hey, car, don't go downhill. Oh, it looks like it's about to storm outside. Alofa says, I would have simply passed away. That's what I felt like. I had like a major depressive episode for a few days, wondering, you know, what's going to happen to me? How am I going to afford this? Like, how did this stay on my computer for so long? Like, all of these things just went whizzing through my head. And fortunately, Corey, whoever this guy is, worked a miracle for me. I feel like I owe him a lot. But yeah, I was starting to put away money and not spend quite as much money on other things, because I was like, if I have to pay for all of this, I'm dead. So, yeah, I was like, should I move out of my apartment? Do I need to message my parents again and move back into my parents' house? You know, like, all of these sorts of different thoughts were going through my head for days and days and days, and it was really, really terrifying. I was not a happy camper. Oh, yeah. Oh, Ink, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I didn't even tell you that the case was dropped. But yeah, it was dropped. Actually, I felt like they weren't going to tell me because I didn't get any reply from them for a very long time. And so I ended up messaging the representative who was talking with me. And I was like, hi, I haven't heard from you in a while. Is everything okay? Is there anything you need me to do to speed up this process? Ha ha ha. And he was like, oh yeah, we solved it. We're letting you off. Take that stuff off your computer. God so help me. And I was like, you could have told this to me a while ago. But yeah, I'm very thankful that, God, I was like getting ready to get a lawyer and everything, and it was so... Autodesk is actually pretty stringent with making sure people don't use their software, like illicit software. They will go to companies, like online companies and stuff, and they'll like look at their credentials. They'll be like looking at what the company says it does, and if they see that the company uses their program, they will actually like look the company up in their databases to see if that company has a license to their software. So like Autodesk actively chases people. It's scary. It's like, oh my god. Oh boy. But I guess I don't know. What is the lesson that came out of all of this happening? I guess the lesson is make sure you trust who puts stuff on your computer. Is that the lesson I'm trying to get out of here? Make sure everything you have is legitimate? I don't know. I have no idea. But now I know, and I have the receipts to prove it, that everything on my computer is a legitimate program, and I never have to worry about that again. What is this supposed to be? I don't know what I'm drawing right now. I really like this brush. I don't know what brush I'm painting with right now, but it's a really, really nice brush. I like this brush. Loaf is like, Corey, yeah, bud, you owe me $11,000. Call them the British Navy because they're scouting the seas for piracy. That's a great joke. Oh my gosh, I like how I'm sorry, I forget what your preferred name is, Caspian. This is a perfect example on why I use free programs. And then Loaf was like, lesson learned, get out of things by being poor. Oh my god. I thought I was using basically black. I can't erase that. Gosh darn it. Go away, bright green. There we go. I need... Why? I'm never going to learn my lesson. I'm so used to being able to do that and then Control-Zing my way out of it. And I keep forgetting that that's a rule right now, is that I can't Control-Z my way out of something. Like testing, I'm so used to testing brushes just by going blit like that. I don't know where its eyeball is supposed to be. I created this thing and I didn't give it eyes. remembered what I was talking about before. Yeah, I think Autodesk is more worried about piracy when it's like a large company who's making like hundreds of thousands of dollars off of their animation per, you know, per year or month or whatever. And so just having some dingy little, you know, art student graduate who struggles to make rent barely touching their program, I think that's probably why. Or maybe the circumstance under which I got it. I don't know what it was, but I'm just thankful. I had like a little prayer session, not a prayer session, but just like I kind of sat there afterwards and I was like, wow, I could have been so fucked. I'm gonna start building in some darker hues here. Wait, Jose knows that it's a Groot slang? That's so cool. I didn't know it was a Groot slang. I don't know cryptids well enough. Yeah, it's my version of a Groot slang. And I also have rules for drawing it. I'm not allowed to use brushes that I commonly use, only one layer for the Groot slang itself, and no Control Z. It's been fun. It's entertaining. It's cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go dark for a bit. I'm nervous to use any sort of shading tool at the moment. How dark will it be? I don't know. That's not dark enough. Okay. Basically I have to go to black for this, for any more shading here. I don't know what this is, but I guess it's staying in the drawing, whatever this is back there. I can add some shape right there. Still don't know what it is, but it's in the drawing now, so it has to stay. Don't know what that is, but it's now in the drawing, so I'm keeping it. Doing some general. Maybe it's fur? Is this fur down here? I don't know. From what I read about Groot slangs, they're supposed to be very intelligent. Basically, I think the story goes that the gods that made them realized they had made too powerful of a creature, and they split it up into a snake and elephant afterwards, and they kind of hid away the Groot slangs. But some Groot slangs still remained, or survived, whatever you want to say, and like deep underground or something. So it's a really, really cool creature. Some pictures have it depicted with spikes, some don't. I'm just making shapes at this point and rendering them out, and people can interpret those shapes however they want. I think that's the route I'm going for. I can't take that out now. No, you're not allowed to control Z, Miranda. You can erase, but you cannot control Z. I should have used a way lighter tone. Like actually more like in here. And now I have to go back over it to define the shadow in the way I want. There, just that tiny little shadow. That's fine. Wait. Fresno Nightcrawlers, are those walking pants? Not exactly snake scales. I think I'm going for a slightly different texture. This guy seems too aggressive for simply snake scales. We're getting funky in here. God, rendering scales. I forgot how tedious this can be. Grab a darker tone here. There we go. Just trying to get some better textures going. Man, I want to start adding like color everywhere, but I know I'm not done rendering like the most basics of things on this creature. And I was like, no, you must stop. You must be patient, you must wait. Ooh, why do I have anxiety right now? Hi, anxiety, what are you doing today? I I love how textured it is. I've never made anything like this before. I love working in styles that I've never worked in before, simply just to do it. It's so freeing working in a completely new style and just sitting there and... it's very freeing. God, it's so freeing. I love working in different styles. I want to do some highlights. Let me zoom! Okay, I'm going to Control Z over that because it was Photoshop that screwed up. Okay, I want to add some really bright highlights now in the yellow area. Let's do some yellow tone highlights. In what color? I don't know. Not color. What texture should I use? Okay, we don't need any of these. Dry media brushes? Kyle Ultimate Hard! I'm gonna use that. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this, but we're going forward with it anyhow. It's very bright. What's the brightest tone in here? The brightest tone we have is right about there. So I'm going to drop it down to a yellower color and put it right about there. The brush, Eva, the brush I'm using right now is called Kyle Ultimate Hard. Why it's called that, I don't know. But that's what it's called. So I'm going with it, baby. I'm gonna drop the opacity on it though. Okay, we got the chest rendered. I wonder if it would have scales on its ears. Can't Control Z out of it. My life sucks. Okay, let's increase the size of the brush and just ever so slightly remove some of this, I guess. And grab some of this, and we're gonna whisk back and forth between colors until we have something that looks nice. You know, that works. That works. That's good. Okay, we're good. I saved it. Let me grab the yellow back. Shit, I did it on the wrong layer. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. What is this? And who is texting me? Amy next door. Okay, my neighbor. Do the shiny on the trunk. Actually, this isn't the trunk. What the fuck? The thing. The tusks. That's what they're called. Do the shiny on the tusks. We can do the shiny over here on the edge of the first area of the snout. That's getting some love from our highlight source, wherever the heck I decided to make the highlight source. I'm not quite understanding where the light source is right now, which is always fun. When you make a piece of art and you don't know where your own highlight is. Let's do this, and this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, but it's gonna disappear. I don't know what I'm doing. This is fantastic. He looks really pissed off. Old man Groot slang. God, I love doing highlights. Hey, can I get a highlight? Highlight? It sounds like the can I get a hoya? And I'm like, highlight! Did somebody say highlight? I like highlighting. I still don't know what this thing is, but I'm going to confidently add some light source onto it as if I do know what it is, make it kind of scratchy to fit in with the aesthetic of the rest of the image, and go on my merry day. Maybe this is his back leg. I don't know. There we go. Eat. Let's add some sharp boys coming here. I don't know what that is. It's like I've made a shape and I'm rendering it without clear direction of what I'm rendering. And that's honestly kind of fun. Like, what is it? I don't know. Fun. Zoips. 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 Let's zoips down on this. Oh, Diva's asking if that's the neighbor with the kids. It is. No, stop it. I didn't... give me back my colors. Give to me the colors that bring me life. Well, it's easy enough to replicate this color. I don't need to bring it back. Z, Alt, out, out. Let me go see what's, Oh, she sent me the ticket. Cool. I don't want to go, though. Okay, never mind. Let's see, where's my grabby tool? Can I just have the hand tool? Okay, here we go. Okay, somehow managed to begin to make this work. Let me update you at the end. Still don't know what some of these shapes are, but you know what? It's cool. Okay, I want to see how this looks so far.
It's Cryptid Day for ArtBlock Friday. Here are my rules. Brushes I don't usually use, one layer for the creature, and no control C. Let's go! So, these be the outline. We have a shape. Let's alpha lock this bitch and let's get some lighting in here. Yeah, some lighting. I am using a grass brush. I'm using a freaking grass brush to do highlights. Why? I don't know. But I'm using a grass brush for highlights on a giant cryptid monster. Ooh wee wee drawing. Okay, shadows are bulked out, and that's good. Okay, somehow managed to begin to make this work. Let me update you at the end. Still don't know what some of these shapes are, but you know what? It's cool. It's cryptid.
Okay, that's really funny. I go from the blocky gray thing that we had before, I go from that to this rendered image. I need to refigure out how to do pacing. It's cryptid. I'm gonna just put it in drafts for now. Okay. I don't know why my profile has a carrot above it. Why is there a carrot? Oh shit. We only have... I'm trying to keep this to be a shorter stream, like maybe 2.5 hours. So I have 1 more hour to see how much I can refine this. Because I have to wake up super duper early tomorrow. I'm working at a racetrack. Because I volunteer for the SCCA. And yeah, if I want to make it there in time tomorrow morning, I'm going to have to wake up super duper early. Hello, sad space rat. How are you doing? I need a square brush. Yep, I think I have to wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and then I have to yeet myself on over to the racetrack. And it's gonna be super hot tomorrow, so I'm not too happy about that. I shaved my legs, so at least I can wear something. Something that won't be super duper hot. Yeah. I like this brush. It's actually, it's good for making square scales. Let's put more scales over here, just slightly light scales. Ever so light scales. Okay. I'm gonna have to change those colors. Yeah. That would not receive that much lighting. Yeah. Didn't eat enough today. I had popcorn and cherries and an Oreo or 2. I think that's all I ate today. And some vanilla ice cream. That was tasty. Okay. What part of the whatever the heck I'm drawing is this? I don't know. Let's put in some triangles. Those are rectangles, Miranda. Jesus Crispies. I don't know how to name anything. I don't want food though. Actually, Ink, one big significant side effect of my Adderall is it basically destroys my hunger signals. So it's funny. I'll have a small breakfast. Like my schedule now is wake up, take Adderall so it kicks in time, and you know I work from about 9 a.m. to. I'm just gonna make a bunch of lines right here. I work from about 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and 4. I work 9 to 4 with a 1 hour break. So it's about 6 hours, right? And if I have a small breakfast at 9 in the morning, I usually take my pill immediately when I wake up. Although I should probably take it later at this point because I learned that usually an Adderall pill is supposed to last you, like for other people with ADHD, it lasts you about 8 to 12 hours. I guess I have super bad ADHD because mine only lasts about 6 hours. I might have to go talk to my doctor and ask if I can have a higher dose. I mean, we're doing an experiment right now with the lowest dose possible. So I figure I'll have to go on a slightly higher dose, and that's just going to be my life. But God, where was I? See, I love streaming with ADHD because I'll be talking about something that I'll just completely forget about it. And before I used to make fun of it, and now it's just frustrating. But oh hey, the lighting's starting to really work. Oh no, okay, I'm erasing that one because I actually screwed up on that. But okay, let's see. If I have a small if I take my pill at, let's say, 8 o'clock. If I take my pill at 8 o'clock, I have a small breakfast, 8:15, 8:30, because I usually wake up 7:30 to 8 o'clock. I should probably start taking my pill at around 8:30 right after breakfast instead of right before it, so it has a longer time to kick in. And I will lose all sense of hunger. And even if my stomach is going like that, my brain, it's like the signal that connects your brain to your stomach is severed completely. Your stomach can have the hunger pains, and you can even feel a bit nauseous because you're so hungry, but your brain will be like, oh, we just need some water. It's a very bizarre feeling. Like, you know you're supposed to be hungry, and you know you could probably eat if you wanted to, but there's just no urge to eat whatsoever. It basically destroys your hunger. And so it lasts, I feel like it lasts a little bit longer than the actual pill does. Like, the effective window for me to work is about 6 hours, maybe 7. The hunger the reduction in my hunger lasts maybe 10 hours. So I took the pill this morning at around 8, and we're coming on the 12-hour mark, so I could have an entire dinner right now, and then I would be mostly caught up on my calories if I had a 1,500 calorie day. So that's something I'm going to have to keep aware of now that I've prescribed Adderall prescribed for me, is making sure that I'm actually eating enough. And that's hilarious because usually I eat too much, and now it's like I don't want to eat anything. I could go an entire day without eating, and I'd be fine. And it's a little bit creepy. When I was a kid, they put me on Ritalin because I don't know, they did things to kids back then. I want to give it blue highlights. We need blue highlights. Do the blue. Do the blue. Do the blue. Oh, like a bluish purple highlight. I'm sorry. I hate having ADHD. It just takes control of my brain. But, okay. Is this going to be good enough? I want something a little bit bluer. A little bit lighter. Maybe a little bit more... Yeah, a little bit more purple. There. Yeah, somewhere in there. Okay. What was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about. I had my brain crashed. That's basically exactly what it's like, having ADHD. You'll be talking about something out of nowhere really excitedly, and then you have your brain crash and you can't remember on God's green earth what you were talking about. And that's exactly what just happened. It's very frustrating. I don't like it. I want to be able to have like a conversation with somebody and remember what I was talking about a moment ago. What was I talking about? Now I'm gonna sit here trying to remember what I was talking about, and I won't be able to remember. What was I talking about? I can't remember what I was talking about at all. I'm sorry. Hi, Stargazer. How you doing? If somebody remembers what I was ranting about a moment ago at 10,000 miles per hour, could you remind me, please, so I can continue ranting about it at 10,000 miles an hour? I think I was talking about the hunger signals being blocked. I think that's what I was talking about. The blocking of hunger signals when you're on Adderall. Food and ADHD pills? Yeah, that sounds right. It sounds like I was talking about that. Now I just need to remember exactly what I was talking about. Well, anyhow, it cuts your hunger signals really badly, and you have to just remember to eat if you're taking ADHD pills. That's about what it is. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Okay, when I was a kid, they had me on Ritalin. Ritalin, I didn't like it very much, but they still had me using it, and I have a very fraught history when it comes to ADHD and the medication that they tried giving me as a kid. But anyhow, I was on Ritalin, and they wanted to try something stronger, I believe, So they're like, hey, let's put this kid on meth. This is basically what Adderall is. And, they had me try it for a few days. And it actually went pretty well. But the problem was I had completely stopped eating. Like, maybe getting 500 calories a day, if I was lucky. And I was 14, so I was supposed to be having more than that, but I just wasn't eating. And, my parents were a bit worried, but I was like, oh no, it's fine. I feel great. This is great. I'll lose some weight. You guys want me to lose weight? Here, I'll lose it by not eating at all because I'm on Adderall. And, it was okay. I felt fine. It felt really nice, actually, because it just feels like your mind gets clear. It's like, usually my brain feels like a whirlwind or I don't know, a squirrel on caffeine. Or my favorite image of somebody who has ADHD. Your mind is like rapids. It's like whitewater rapids. There's eddies, and the water just goes wherever it wants, and it'll take you along with it, and you can't really control it. It's very, very distracting sometimes, actually most of the time. And when I took Adderall for the first time, it was as if my brain became a pond, a clear, beautiful pond, completely undisturbed by anything around it. Every time I had a thought, it was like a drop of water, and I could feel the rings expanding in my head. And I could observe them and just enjoy them, I guess. There was just no disturbance to any thought I had. I could just concentrate for a very long time. It was amazing. And I was like, wow, Adderall is great. I'm not eating at all, but Adderall is great. And then we went to the pool. I went about a week and a half with, experimenting, having the doctor experiment with me on Adderall. And we went to the pool one day, because this was during, like, summertime, actually. We went to the pool one day, and it was a hot day. I remember that. It was hot, and I went swimming, and I swum a lot when I was a kid. I'm a fast swimmer even these days, but I was into it. I was swimming all over the place. And then I took a lay down for a while. When I tried standing back up, I fainted. And my mom thought, I guess it was, I don't even know if she did, but basically said, okay, you're not doing Adderall, let's go back on Ritalin. And I never got to give Adderall a fair chance, because frankly, Ritalin gave me some really unpleasant side effects. I would come back during the daytime, after I used it to concentrate in school. So I would come back from a school day absolutely tuckered out. I was exhausted, and I hated it. I would have a splitting headache. I would be basically asleep on the bus, drowsy, listening to, back then I had an iPod Nano. I was just completely and utterly exhausted. And I would get home, my hunger would come back, I would binge eat, go upstairs, maybe sleep, and then I would, have to do homework, and by then the pill wore off, so I just really struggled through my homework. So getting on it, I don't remember what the uprise into Ritalin felt like. Being on it felt just like, I guess, okay, but then coming off of it, just the splitting headache, the exhaustion, I hated it. And so eventually I stopped taking it without telling my parents. Good night, Manira. Oh, Stargazer was asking what I'm painting. I am painting a Groot Slang. It is a cryptid, I think from India? I don't know where it's from. It's a really fun cryptid, though. That's what I'm painting right now. It's called a Groot Slang. But yeah, so after that, after being on Ritalin and just knowing how crappy it was and how bad it made me feel. Okay, get out of here. I hate it when it does that. Knowing how crappy Ritalin made me feel, I stopped using it, and I kind of vowed to myself as a kid that I would never use Ritalin again, and I would never have to use any ADHD medication, which was pretty unfortunate because it helped me a lot. And so I struggled through the rest of high school, and I almost failed, despite having a very high IQ and a love of art and all these other things. Even in my art classes, I was just lagging behind and exhausted all the time, and I didn't know what to do. And how bright is this? We need way brighter than that. Yeah, maybe even a little bit brighter. No, that's flow. Yeah, let's increase the flow. Let's increase the opacity. And I actually want to make it a little bit greener. Yeah, so it was just a bad experience overall with Ritalin, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to learn how to handle my ADHD by myself. I'm never going to use medication again. I have no idea how this is going to... Oh, that's really, really high opacity. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm never going to use ADHD medication again. I don't need it. I will just survive on my own. And that was a bad idea. I struggled. It was bad. It was very exhausting. I could have done so much better in high school. Anywhere, really. I could have had such a better experience in high school had I just returned to trying to use medication, or maybe gave Adderall a second chance. Because now, literally 12 years later, 2 days on Adderall, and my work efficiency has increased by between 6 and 10 times. Like, I'm getting so much work done now. It's amazing. And actually, Adderall gives me none of the bad side effects that Ritalin does. So it's like, it's so much better in so many different ways. And I could have had such a better time in college, in high school, in work situations, had I just, given Adderall a second chance. And I feel frustrated at myself. I got scared of something just because, I don't know, reasons. I was a kid. But yeah, that's my Adderall story. I suppose in a way I feel kind of ashamed of having to use medication. That was definitely a big part of it. I was ashamed to have to be on medication to control my ADHD. I always felt like there was something wrong with me. Why can't my brain just be normal? Why can't I just do things, I guess? Yeah, I don't know, because I swear a lot of teachers thought I was just lazy. A lot of professors. I probably confused the heck out of a lot of my professors, because I would turn in really cool work, but I would not pay attention to anything. And my work, when I did turn it in, was super duper late. And I'm pretty sure I frustrated a lot of them. And I feel bad about that. And it was all because I was, I guess, too afraid of other people's opinions. I was too afraid that people would be like, oh, look at her on her ADHD meds. What a creep, or what a weirdo. Like that. Or like, look at the ADHD kid. Because, I hate to say, but there are some memes and bullying about people who have ADHD. Or, stereotypes. I think this is how almost any mental disorder goes, though. Like, people will be like, haha, ADHD kid bouncing off the wall, can't concentrate. Look at them tapping their toes all the time. And yeah, that's how a lot of us are. A lot of us are really smart. And, music, art, literature. A lot of us have super powerful brains and great creativities, but we're stereotyped. And maybe that makes a lot of us not want to seek treatment. Who knows? Ah! Whomst! It's my mom. From this angle, it looks like it could be the Luck Dragon from Fantasia, like the movie, or not, Never-Ending Story, because Fantasia was the world that they existed in. Yeah, it looks almost like the Luck Dragon, Falkor. That's what his name. It looks almost like Falkor, but then you go over here and it's like, that's not Falkor. Yeah, so I guess if any of you think you have, something you need medication for and you're watching this right now, it's okay to get it. And it can help a lot. Take my story to heart. Go after it. You could be living a way better life. Don't listen to the people who maybe bully you, who, you know, call you a weirdo for needing pills. Because you know what? Sometimes your brain just, it needs that happy boost. Sometimes that's just how things go. And it's totally okay. And it would be nice if somebody had told me that back when I was a kid, so I didn't have to, you know, deal with struggling through high school and college. That was unpleasant on so many levels. Okay, bye-bye, Kazehana. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't control Z. I keep forgetting that. I need to give this thing an eyeball. Let's eyeball him. Don't you dare do that. No. Give me a hot sec. Why is that my profile? Everything is syncing from iCloud. I don't want it to be a video. Go away. Wait. Edit. Edit profile. Remove video. There. Jesus. I had this funky ass video there and I was like, I don't want that. What are you doing? Okay, I think I want to give it an orange red eye somewhere. I don't know exactly. Maybe it would be more entertaining if it didn't have an eyeball, or if the eyeball was placed somewhere weird. I do want to give it a tongue. So let's give it a tongue. I need to lock it. Yeah, maybe a bit pinker. Oh wait, shit, I was about to message my mom back. A little more red, okay. There we go. Has a tongue now. I'm gonna deepen its tones, make it a bit more red. You're supposed to be darker than that. Be dark. Dark like the night. Ah. It's too funky looking. I'm gonna grab some of the green and go over it with green. There we go. Okay, we're down to black. I'm going to start... should I use black? Maybe I shouldn't use total black. What if I shaded with super deep purple? Or very deep blue? Yeah, I think a very deep purple. Yes, the purple works so well. Okay, I should remember my complementaries and why this works the way it does. Yep. Gotta drop the opacity a little bit. I don't think I want to give it eyes. I think I want to make it super, Like, it's as super creepy as possible. I mean, it's already pretty creepy, but, like, maybe that's where the eye used to be, right there, and now it's just a primordial thing. Yeah, the purple looks super good in there. I am absolutely keeping that purple. Oh, wait. Get out of there. Thank you. Aw, yeah. Aw, hell yeah. We got purple right next to yellow. Hello, complimentaries. Round that out over there. Put some in there. Maybe a few right over here and here. There, 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 there. There, 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 there. I want some on the underside of these spikes in particular. Maybe a little bit running along here. Just straighten it out a bit. Yeah, I definitely want this render to look a bit more rough than my usual, more smooth style. I don't know what this is still. I'm gonna make it almost like fingies. He's got fingies. Don't know what this is. Let's give it some belly scales. Let's add a shadow in here. Have it come downwards out of the purple. There we go. The under like that. Yee. There we go. Have a twist. And then cinch like that. These can be like that. High level of contrast right there. Okay. Come on, zoom out for me. Z, Alt, 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 thank you. That looks super funky. I'm gonna take a quick break because my mom's asking about something pretty important. Here's some art saying, I'm currently in the process of convincing my mom to let me get tested for ADHD and autism because I know I'm some sort of neurodivergent, even without a diagnosis. Hopefully I can convince her. Stargazer says, I did get a diagnosis for depression and anxiety though, which I'm now medicated for, thankfully. Here's some art. Yeah, God, people who think that God takes away mental illness, that's a big oof. Oh, and you're saying you finished your Nightcrawler doodle and you found a new favorite brush when it comes to textures. That's cute. Has anybody put anything in the ArtBlock Friday yet? No, not yet. Okay. Ah, there's more memes. Show me your memes. We have an entire channel just for memes. So many memes. I love our Discord server. It's very peaceful. I know I'm trying to get more people in, but not too many. Like, I'm very picky and selective when it comes to who I allow in that Discord server. Because we have I don't know, we have peace in there. And it's nice. Like, I don't know. It's a good Discord server. Good people. Maybe a little bit quiet, but people do their own stuff, you know? But yeah, I'm trying to get a few more people, new people in there, other artists, hopefully. Just so we have more people posting things, more creative discussion happening. Working from far away at the moment. Oh, also, Eva was like, go eat, and I would love to eat. I don't really have anything to eat right now. I have some tofu. Maybe I could eat tofu. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money at the moment. I go on a weekly shopping trip. And so let's put some extra shadow right over here to make that pop. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have that much money right now, so I don't exactly have the money to go and grab, you know, more food for my pantry. Actually, today was supposed to be my shopping day, but my sister was over and she got sick last night, so I was kind of just hanging out with her and making sure she was doing okay today. And, yeah, I didn't have time to go shopping because she left at like 6 and I needed a shower. So I just was like, screw it. And I decided not to go shopping for food. Increase the opacity again. I do have some marinara sauce. I can make spaghetti. I might do that. Nah, it's too late to eat. It's already 9 o'clock. Wasn't I gonna answer my mom? I think I was supposed to answer my mom and I just completely forgot. Let me do that. Oh no, this is the creepy song. Let's go back to the first one. I was gonna do a giant line across everything. Please don't. Thank you. Okay, so what do I need to do to this picture to make it better? I think I need highlights in certain areas. I'm going to alpha lock it again, and we are going to use multiply on my brush. And I'm going to really lower the opacity because I know how backwards these things can go. Let's see. What do I want to use? I want it to look good. That's the thing. Since it's on multiply, we can increase this a lot and make it more purple. It's Kunai Girl! What else do I need? I'm going to need some highlights along here. I'm going to want to do more highlights over here. I don't know what my center of attention is. That's the problem. I never defined that for this particular image. Can you please let me zoom out? Thank you. It looks like the highest point of light is going to be around the head. So I'm going to do some more contrast and light work over here, and then allow it to fizzle away into the distance, which means that we want to put more shadow down here, just a little bit. It's only a tiny bit of work that needs to be done, really. This picture's almost done. Okay, I'm nervous to use the thin flat marker to shade, which means I should do exactly that and stop being a little bitch baby. I'm gonna put it on low opacity though, just for the first few passes. Is that even enough? Yeah. Get this darker. Yeah, I think we need higher flow or higher opacity. And watch me just like screw the picture up because that's way too much. That's not bad. Just add some shadow in here. Add some shadow over here to make it more muscular. Some down there. I did too much and I can't erase it. No! I screwed up a perfectly good arm! Well, rules are rules. Let's make this nice and dark. Make that dark up there as well. I'm gonna actually take some of the highlights out of that. E. E. There. I'm gonna make that super dark to make it look like it's curling over itself. Same thing with that area right there. You can go dark yourself. Cool, cool, very cool, very cool. Now I'm going to pick up on the background tone. You know what? No, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix my mistake first because I'm very sad that I screwed up the highlight in this area. So I'm gonna take this and put it onto normal, increase the opacity, and we're basically just gonna color in what I screwed up. Because I'm sad that I screwed it up. I was happy with that. Okay, now I'm going to increase the opacity to 100%. And just... Oh, it looks so much different now. Why'd I have to get too bold? My boldness ruined a beautiful illustration. It's not ruined. What am I talking about? This is a great picture. I didn't ruin it with one little mistake. Huh. Get your brain out of the shithole. Okay. So now... It's fixed enough. I like that. We're good. I need to do basically exactly what I just did. But I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put brush onto add. Where's add? There we go. Add is a little bit hard to use, so cross my fingers, hope not to die. Let's drop the opacity. What is happening in my comment section? Kunai's like, my theme got picked, ayy! And Diva's like, and what a great theme! Kunai's like, I know what I'm drawing already. Diva's like, I'm excited to see. Here's some art says, I just posted on Instagram and I already got 3 comments for those scam sites. And this is why I have comment filters on. Kunai's like, sorry I'm so late by the way. It's fine. Diva's like, promoted on IES 69. Kunai's like, totally had to finish something first, lol. Diva's like, sorry, I hate those spam comments so much. Kunai's like, oh, those things? Yeah, I've gotten a few scam comments like that before. Here's some art says, hey, don't forget the 1K plus at the end of the message, because those are all the totally real people and not all the bots. Diva's like, ha, true. Here's some art, so like, Instagram really needs to do something about those comments. They annoy me so much. Kunai's like, honestly, oh my god. Actually, I've gotten in trouble for responding to those comments. Not... Like, whenever I got those comments, I knew it was a bot, so I would just delete it, right? Or respond to it. It was still irritating. But I started replying to the bots in frustration. And I would say some pretty rude stuff like, oh, go fuck yourself, you bot butt. You know, stuff like that. Whoa! Hey! I know that shape. They have that in Procreate. Cool. And I actually got flagged by Instagram. I got flagged by Instagram for telling a bot to fuck off. And I'm like, you realize this isn't a real person and this bot harasses people and spam comments about, you know, these big accounts that literally steal your money. They're asking... The way those big comments, accounts work, you know, like Art Life or whatever, they'll have like 1 million followers. You can buy followers. You can buy them for really cheap. And so what you do is you go buy these followers and build up what looks like a very large, a large account. And then you get a bunch of those bots to start commenting on other, artists' posts. They basically, I think they follow tags. That's what they do. They follow the tags and they'll spam comment on posts saying, hey, come and DM us if you want your art featured. Our site has 1 million followers and you're going to get so many followers back. And oftentimes when you go and DM them, they'll be like, oh yeah, sure, post it here. And by the way, if you want to post it here, though, you're going to have to pay us a fee. $10, $20, $100. I don't know how much it is because I've never done it. But, so they'll get your art and they'll post it and they get your money as well. And only like 1% of the people following them, maybe 2%, are genuine human beings who will actually follow you afterwards. Or most of the time they don't. The follow-through rate for these kind of things is... God... maybe 1%. When I was big on TikTok and I posted somebody else's work, almost nobody ever followed through to look at the other person's stuff or even, subscribe to them. And so basically those bots are fake money gatherers to lure artists who really want attention, who really want to get exposed to other people. They're bots literally just to lure poor artists in to spend money and no return. It's a scam. It's a huge scam. It's really not that hard to buy followers. Not app. Yeah, how to buy Instagram likes. The best 5 sites to buy Instagram followers safely. Buy Instagram followers. Cheap and fast. 89 cents for 50 followers. Yeah. This is literally, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do. It's really stupid. Yeah, but I'm irritated because, okay, somebody actually yelled at me on Instagram once. I did that, you know how I did the draw it in your style challenge? And, you know, I said it would be nice if I could share some of my following with other people. I never guaranteed it though, because I know that a video will go viral, a video won't go viral. You might get something, you might not. It's really hard to tell on the internet whether or not you're gonna get something. People are fickle and they have their own opinions and their own interests, and there's nothing you can really do about that except for just keep trying. And so somebody messaged me because 10 people won, 70 some didn't, and that was that. And one person, they submitted a pretty okay piece of art. It was, it was okay. They had been looking. They were like, you took 2 weeks to post this, and now the people that you posted it to, they didn't get any likes or follows at all. Like, I've been looking at other people's, like, I was like, what the heck? This person had been avidly observing other people's accounts, like the winner's account, to see if they would get any followers out of, the entire art thing. And I was like, first of all, you are creepy. Second of all, I never guaranteed anything. I said I would like to have, give people a chance to share things. And I went through this entire process of explaining to them. And people, I'm saying this more for anybody new. Like, Ink and Kunai know about this already. But it was just this person got so pissed off, and in the end it's probably they were venting because they didn't win. And I'm like, I'm sorry, your art just wasn't good enough to make the cut, or not unique enough, or, not well executed, or... in the end I should have probably picked 15 winners, because the art that people submitted was so beautiful, but this person didn't even make it through the first round. And they just got so pissed off. And... in the end, it's not all about likes and follows, and especially after sort of figuring out the algorithm on TikTok, it's hard. TikTok is very hard, and Instagram is very hard, and people are fickle. People like what they like, and there's nothing you can do about it. Geez, I don't know. The white elephant, the blackness. That's creepy looking. Yeah, but literally this person spam messaged me, really pissed off about the fact that they didn't win. And I took the time to reply because I'm stupid and not good with people, and I didn't realize that they were just mad. I'm so bad at feeling people out and understanding why they do something or don't do something, because it's ADHD right there. I'm curious to see what this would look like as different filters. We have neural filters, but I can't log into them. What about hue saturation? What does this thing look like in different colors? Aw, that looks wicked. Dude, I love that. That looks so cool. No, why'd I have to change the color? It's so... Fuck, this looks cool. I love changing the color of things so much. That looks great, don't get me wrong. But for some reason, that just looks better. Whoa, that looks really cool. Oh no, I don't know what color I should make it now. I'm frustrated. Why did I have to play with the color tones? It looks so neat like this. God damn. Why did I have to play with colors? It looks so cool. Oh, difficulty in my life. Damn it. That's 95. Let's play with other ones. That also looks really cool. That fits in with the background a bit more. Damn, that looks awesome. You know what? I think I like this one the best. 95 is really cool. Maybe right in here? Thank you, Ink, for dropping the links. Damn, this just looks so wild, and I know it used to be back over here, and that looks cool too, but I genuinely like the different colors in like this, or pushing it all the way over to here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with like, that also looks really cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick right over here, and I'm gonna pump up, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, if I go black and white, I can see that I don't have completely white areas, which is a very good sign, because that means I can push it a bit harder. I think I'm gonna stick it. Okay, that's 95. That's one of the ones I really liked. That looks so good too. I think I'm going to have it right over here, and I'm going to draw over it and do some adjustments. Right there. Okay. We're sticking it right over here, and I'm completely redoing the colors. Dang. Dang. Dang! Okay. Dang, that looks so cool. Dang. Damn, Dan. What you doing with those bands? Okay, we're on linear dodge right now. I'm going to jump into a more green tone and pray that this looks okay. It's kind of okay. I want a bit greener, I think. It's only on 17%. Let's pop it up a little bit. Maybe not that much. Somewhere in between. 19? There we go. And now I can do the trunk. Why didn't I use a flat brush for the trunk in the very beginning? Ugh. Silly me random. Okay. Flat brush is now being utilized for the rest of the trunk at least. So this is the point of highest contrast. So I want to kind of pop this up just to give it a weird ethereal look. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Be bold. Use completely square brushes. Oh man, I love the way that looks. I love it! I love it! Cool. Yeah, I love how this looks now. So glad I did the color change. I'm going to box this in. I'm going to do some side slashes just to catch the highest points of reflectivity. Add some up here, just along the tips. Ah, I can't control Z, that's right. Extend them outwards a bit. Then accentuate in the middle. Not too much. At least I already had my shower today. I'm gonna side swipe over here. Swipe downwards. Do a few upwards, side, side. Oh, and I can definitely use it over here. Use that to accentuate that shape. Maybe add a few in here just so it doesn't feel lonely. Gaga. Eh. Eh. Eh? God, I love texture. Why don't I draw like this more often? Who knows? Hey, you can tell this is the grass texture. Ha! That's hilarious. That's funny as fuck. Okay. Damn it, I can't control Z that. My willpower lost. My willpower lost. I hate it. I hate that my willpower is losing. Not control Zing is so hard, especially when you're actually starting to enjoy what you made. I lost. I lost my own challenge. Ah. That'll be the only time I did it, because I did a stupid thing and I didn't pay attention. Okay, now I need to find this fuzzy brush again so I can do this fur stuff, because I want to do the fur. I still need to respond to my mother as well. There. Also a thing I haven't done yet. I hope this color comes out the way I think it will. Okay, we're good. It's coming out fine. Shwoo. Shwoo. There. Much better. Mix those two. I don't know what's red over here, but it looks cool as hell. I also don't want to give this too much texture. Come on, you can go back. No, Z, Alt. Thank you very much. That green in the tongue is sticking out way too much. Let's darken it. Let's go back to brush, normal, opacity a bit higher, brush, Alt. Yeah, that was just way too powerful. Even now I think it's a bit too powerful. Yeah, it's a stripy tongue. There we go. Just some loose ends in here I need to, some loose ends I need to fix up. Some itty bitty details that aren't quite sharp enough for my preferences. Grab some of that and add it over there because it's a reflective surface. Same thing over here. Just a few. And now let's take this out of this. And let's see if I can manage to find that brush I was using again. If not, I can just use a different brush, but still, I would like to know which brush I used to make that particular texture, because it's nice. It wasn't dry round acrylic, was it? I think it was. I hope it was. Because now it's going to be dropped into the blue zone, increased and whitened a bit. I don't think it was. What could I possibly have used to make such a nice texture? Scratchy heavy acrylic. Small rough splatter. Round bristle, dynamic twig. I mean, I do literally have a hairbrush, but that feels like I'm cheating. It's also not giving the texture I want. Oh well. Still no idea what that is, but it's getting some hair. And you get some hair. I can't undo that. You get some hair. You get some hair. You all get some awkward, weird hair. I'm gonna grab dark, fill the hair in over here a bit. Blurg! Hi, big guy. Blurg! Let's give this a little bit of dimension. No idea what I'm drawing. Well, the hair is dimension now. It feels like an alien at this point. It doesn't feel like a giant elephant monster anymore. Let's see if I can find another something to give better texture. What about grass paint? Let's try grass paint. That could be interesting. Give me higher opacity. I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely hair. Guess we can use it. You have hair, mister. He's like, I know I do. I'm a beast. I'm the ruler of this subcontinent. Don't get in my way or I'll trunk you. I wonder, since I have ADHD medication now, can I finally actually get the, you know, like, get the effort together to put together a good portfolio so I can actually go work at a place like Pixar or something. I always talk about it like, I know I could do this because I'm a very good artist. Yeah, I'm a good artist, but I never had the concentration to do that. And now I'm like, well, I do now. So could I put together a portfolio and go work for a place like that now? Because the only thing keeping me behind was me. I really kind of like this brush, the brush that's causing all these textures. It's really fun to work with. Come on, Photoshop, work with me. That's not what you're supposed to be doing, Photoshop. Come on, you can do it. There we go. That is a funky dunky looking creature. Oh wait, crap, somebody messaged me. I'm sorry, I have not been paying attention to the chat at all. I've been concentrating. Oh wait, somebody put something in the sketchbook, sketch dump channel. Why is Anton falling down? Oh my god! Okay, ArtBlock Friday. Anything yet? Oh, this is so nice. It has PIRANTINA on top. E-L-L-I... Elling? No, Ellent. E-L-L-I... O... Oh, Elliot! That's not an N. Oh my god, somebody wrote something in Pirantine. Who are you? Who are you? I hate to say that I've been like not using my language not using my main alphabet very much. Seeing people occasionally use Pirantine, like the alphabet, really screws with me because I'm like, people still pay attention to me and enjoy what I create. What the heck? Okay, wait, let me look at the comments. That's a cute drawing. I love that. It's so pretty. Nice bright colors. Spending time drawing roses. Damn, Daniel, back it again with the white Vans. Brother used to wear checkered Vans. His name was Daniel. That's pretty funny. Wally. Oh yeah, because of that. Logan Paul. What's up, Logan? Oh god. Caspian. Caspian is a good name. That is a great name. Sad Space Rat says, hey, I just want to say thank you. You inspired me to make a wonderful story and follow my dreams. Oh. You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to help. You know, hearing things like that from other people, like, I don't know, it's like knowing that I could still go back to TikTok, come back to YouTube, still make a difference in people's lives, and that I have. It makes it, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird feeling, because it's like, yeah, I could go back and I could do it again. And I was helping people, and I've gotten a lot of messages from various people saying that I helped them, and it's a wild feeling knowing that I've done that, because I'm just me. I don't know, knowing that having people reach out and say, hi, you've helped me so much, it's just such a wild sensation. It's like, I did? Oh, holy shit. Cool. I never know how to respond to it. I'm just trying to be me and encourage people mostly. I don't know what to do with my feelings right now. That's a really sweet comment. Thank you. Diva's like, yes, follow your dreams. Absolutely, follow your dreams. Swag names. Vivi is saying, hi, just wanted to say that love that you're doing the ArtBlock Friday again. I hope you feel better and I will watch this tomorrow. Take care, Miranda. Aw. I didn't know people would watch the ArtBlock Fridays afterwards. I don't know, I didn't comprehend in my brain. You get some hair. Puberty be like, drawing roses, way too much effort into frickin' roses. Goliath be like, from Gargoyles. What is Goliath? I drew him in the Family Guy death pose. Yeah, that. It is really funny. Okay, Stargazer, good. You figured it out. Yeah, you have to look at the rules. Like, it's basically having people at least look at the rules before they jump in, because we've had some unpleasant people come in before, and I didn't want that happening again, because it was just a mess. So basically, it's kind of forcing people to actually look at the rules before they join. That's the only reason I do it. It's annoying, but I don't know. It keeps people from just jumping in and spam commenting, I guess. Which is, really, I can't, I'm at the last stage. I'm going to erase some things if I screw up. I guess it was more of a in-between thing. Why does he get dustiness? I don't know, but he does. He's getting some speckles for no good reason. Okay, I need to find an airbrush. Because I want to highlight in a very specific manner that looks very dramatic and very fun. Special effects brushes. Splatter brushes. Concept. It's just a concept brush. We don't know what it is. It's just a concept brush. Soft round. Yeah, it's gonna be in here. Soft round pressure opacity. I'll try that one. Let's drop the opacity though, or else this is gonna be ridiculous. There, awesome, 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 awesome. There, we gave him shiny horns. There we go. I don't want to overuse the shiny, because if you overuse the shiny, then you kind of, I don't know, it's not as special anymore. So don't overuse your shiny. I say as I overuse my shiny. Don't overuse the shiny, or it won't be shiny anymore, because everything else will be shiny. Don't overuse your shiny. Da, 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 da. Actually, it really helped with the fur. Made the fur seem glowier. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Now I have Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that was too much. I'm giving up at the last moment. I want this to actually look good, so I'm kind of using the Control Z here and there. Don't tell anyone. It's our secret. Actually, I like that right there. Let's use it. Let's put it in here as well. Should I? No, I like that darker. Okay. Is there supposed to be any sort of underglow on the belly? I guess not. Okay. I think this is basically done. Which, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time to play with filters. My favorite thing in the world. Was I doing something and I just completely got distracted and stopped talking about it? That would be something I would do. I wanna play with filters, cause that's the shit I do. Play with filters, cause that's the shit I do. Ew. Okay, I'm going to make a new layer. Groot slang. Okay. That's what it's called. Brain. You're not functioning right now. Can I just exist with, can you just, like, make my brain normal, please, so I just don't start talking and stop the blah, blah, blah. Okay. It is a Groot slang. There we go. And that means that we get to delete this layer because it is no more of use to us. Yes. Okay. Control T. Let's make it nice and big. There. I love the color palette. Woo! That's kind of cool, actually. What does it look like without the background? That looks really cool. Wait a moment. Oh no. I'm finding multiple ways to make this look really awesome. And I don't know what to do. Yeah, get back there. Maybe I should do one of those things where I like shrink the background a little bit. Like, that looks cool. Oh, what I like about this is I can just grab it and move it around wherever I want. There. I just want it sitting a little bit better. Awesome. Good. We Gucci. Oh wait, kunai. Give me. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. He looks very floppy and bendy. He looks adorable. I like your background. Kunai, your backgrounds have been getting better. You just have such a good way with styling things. Not that I'm jealous or anything of your ability to style things and have really clean line art. Okay, wait. Where? Earth Checkpoint 2? Who? Is this what you posted? That's Goliath. That is adorable. That's very hot. This, also very hot. Oh, him! I've seen him before. Yeah, he's kind of hot. Why are big, strong monsters attractive? Who's Daxcraft? Who are all these new people? Wait, is Daxcraft Stargazer? Who are you people? Ah. I think this is actually really funny because I'm like, hey, I need new people in the server, and new people pop up in the server, and I'm like, who are you? Okay. I want to play with filters, but after that I think I'll be basically done for the night. I should probably put my signature somewhere in here. There was one person who was taking my art off of TikTok and, like, producing it and saying it was theirs. That was not a vibe. Fortunately, people were like, well, then where's the, can you show us the layer structure? And this person couldn't, and now they're stealing somebody else's art. They never got banned because TikTok doesn't really. And I was also this is back when I was really well known before I took my very extended break, and yeah, it never even got big enough for me to truly pay attention to it. It was just really obnoxious. But yeah, they're like one of those accounts that will take other people's stuff, and then like post it just so they can get followers, and then link, you know, they drop a link somewhere and they're like, hey, check out my shit, and it's, you know, I don't know, sometimes it connects to not an illicit, to a YouTube account. Who knows what's going on. You know what, I want to add some more pink over here. I want to take this, and we're in linear dodge, so this could be dangerous, but I want to. Is that too much? I think it needs to be a bit more red. Yeah, I really want to do this. Just some scales somewhere. Yeah, but they were taking my videos and reposting them, and then taking my art and posting it on their Instagram and stuff. And then they got caught, and people were like, well, you're just a shitty person, aren't you? And so now they seem to move. Because somebody keeps messaging me about it, saying, hey, this person from before, could you please help us with them? And I'm like, I can't. TikTok literally doesn't care. They don't do anything about that kind of stuff. God, I had some Chinese companies steal an image I made as well. That was interesting. Yeah, it's funny because, like, once you get big enough, people start taking your things, and, you know, it becomes desirable, and you're just sitting there like, could you leave me alone? I just want to draw. Yeah, but I was being asked to help manage this person who kept stealing things, and I'm like, listen, I literally complained to TikTok that my stuff was being stolen and they didn't do anything. You think they're gonna listen to me now? Sorry. Apparently he's becoming a technology slang instead of a Groot slang. I just want to add, like, little special effects around him. He has a ring. Groot slang has the rings. Groot slang has the rings. I don't even know if these are fingers. I just want to add pink stuff. Groot slang has the anime eyeball. But I want to give him, like, Nani? I don't even know how to draw anime eyes. That's something I've never been able to do, is draw anime. That is my one weakness. Actually, I have many weaknesses. That's one of my weaknesses. Drawing anime things. Nah, I like that the way it is. What if I just drew a penis right there? There, that's a good accentuation area. I can live with that. Although I want it darker. Let's put it onto normal mode if I want to do that. There we go. Ah, it's still too intense. Let's drop the tone. There we go. That's better. Okay, I think Mr. Groot's slang is done. You know what? I think I overdid it with those accentuations. They don't really look that good. Maybe they look good on the back, but not anywhere else. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave them near the back. It's funny, because like you'll be doing something and just vibing, adding things, and then you take a step away from it and you realize it doesn't look that good. What? Diva's like, I will steal their shoes. May their pillows never have a cool side. May their charger only work at a certain angle. May their chairs always leave their backs sore in the morning. May their socks be damp. Oh my gosh. I have a good group of people around me. What? Oh, it's the speed paint. Yeah, I do like that Procreate can just export things. It's really nice. It's a lad, 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 it's a lad. Bro, I'm just vibing. That's cute. That's adorable. Goddamn. That is adorables. That's adorbs. Okay, let's play with filters and I think I'll be done after that. Oh yeah, I wanted to take the background away for a moment and see if it would look okay. Like that. Because I've seen some concept artists do stuff like this. Like, just leave the background out. And I always thought it looked really cool. Or like that or something. Like, Groot slang, like right over there. Because I love the silhouette effect. The silhouette effect is very cool. But I need to pull it away far enough to actually be able to do things. Good night, Caspian! Yeah, it looks cool in black and white. Like, really cool. I don't know which one I like better. I'll have to export both versions. Let's play with some filters, filters, filters. I want the neural filters to work so badly, but they don't work for my computer. Sadness. Oh, that's a cool filter. That looks really neat. Damn, now I know what a lot of those concept artists use. What is this? Crosshatch. Oh wait, this is the filter that I used to make my sea creature from last week look cool. That's such a cool texture. That is so neat looking. Fit in view? Okay, let's fit in view. I just want to play with filters, guys. I don't think people understand how much I enjoy filters. Let's increase the levels. Oh, that looks cool. God damn. More levels. That looks awesome. What about max levels? Oh, it looks so cool. Increase the edge simplicity. Oh, it looks so cool. Cutout is my favorite filter if you can't tell. Lower the edge fidelity. Lower the edge simplicity. Increase the edge fidelity. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, what about dry brush? I like dry brush. Decrease the brush size, increase the brush detail. Damn, that looks cool. Okay, I just really enjoy this right here, the shiny part on his on this thing right there. That I just like that. That's fun. That's cool. That's cool looking. Oh wait, Kunai, are you asking what cryptid this is? This is called a Groot Slack, or Groot Slang. Yeah, a Groot Slang. This is called a Groot Slang. It's, I think it's from India. And the general story is that the gods made a creature way long ago, but it was too powerful. It was like a snake elephant. And they realized that it was too powerful and it had too many advantages. And so they split the Groot Slang into two different creatures, an elephant and a snake. So that's the story behind this creature. Underpainting? Watercolor? Oh, the watercolor looks rad. Oh, the watercolor looks so rad. I hate it when you're like proud of a piece of art, but then you filter it and you're like, wow, the filter makes it look so much better. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to duplicate this layer. Wow, that actually had a wild effect. And we're gonna go back to the filter gallery. And I'm going to use the watercolor filter. Okay, let me look at the textures, because I also don't want to lose the textures too much, so we're going to increase the brush detail a lot. Shadow intensity and texture can stay where it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this filter, and I'm going to just slightly overlay its effect on the Groot Slang below it. Just a wee bit. Because that's full watercolor right there, and that's no watercolor. So we're gonna add just a little bit to get some of the slight texture and effect that particular filter brought, because I thought it looked really cool. I kind of want to use it. There, we be done. Wow, that looks cool. Awesome sauce. Let me export it. Because, oh, by the way, Photoshop you don't save as anymore. Excuse me. Photoshop you don't save as anymore. That's just saving the actual Photoshop file, which is obnoxious. No, it's not work. It's under here. It's under art. I mean, technically it is ArtBlock Friday, but I don't care anymore. Groot Slang! Groot's Land. There, Groot Slang. Man, I just want to play with this picture. Like, do a bunch of stuff with it now. Yeah, now to do something, you have to export it instead of just save as. Save as made it so much easier. Photoshop, why? Adobe, why? Why do you have to make it more complicated than it actually is? Art, JPEG, there we go. Okay, let me upload it. Anybody do anything else? No, they did not. Okay, art, JPEG image files. Great slang! Woo! And that was about 2.5 hours of drawing. Messy drawing, baby. Upload. Awesome. That was fun to do. I've never really worked in this style before. It's very, very, very messy, but it turned out really nice. Baby! Okay, so that was this particular ArtBlock Friday. I do have to wake up early, so I'm going to go to bed now. I got to get to work with race cars tomorrow because I volunteer sometimes at a racetrack, and it's amazing and very loud. So that's what I'm going to go do. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We had a lot more people this time around, just coming in and out, new faces. We have 2 new people on the Discord server, which makes me super happy. If you're watching this after the fact, the comment section should be open. Let me make sure it's open. Comment section should be open. That means that you can comment and ask for a link if you want to come into the Discord server. We have... It's a nice server. It's a good server. It's a good place. Allow all comments. There we go. Just to make sure, because right now my general thing is comments are off on my videos, but I want to make sure the comments will be on for everybody else. So yeah, thank you for coming and watching. It was great having everybody. And I will see you next Friday. And if you do become part of the Discord server, and you do comment and I get you a link, then the way we work this, I used to be the one who chooses the, whatever it is. God, what is it called? I used to choose the subjects, but we had a kind of consensus amongst everybody that everybody else would be, basically we come up with, God, where was the first one? We come up with subjects like mythical creatures, video games, childhood imaginary friends, watermelon, and we vote on it each week. And so the voting is what decides what the actual subject for that ArtBlock Friday will be. And ArtBlock Friday is fun. We just all vibe and chat and draw things together. It's literally just to help you draw one thing a week if you're having difficulty and you have a bunch of other people. Not everybody posts immediately. I post immediately afterwards because I have to finish within the window of 2 to 3 hours that ArtBlock Friday happens over. But, yeah. Oh, ink! Oh, that's so cute! Oh, it's sweet. I love this. I really like that you're going lineless. It works beautifully. In a way, I kind of like this art style, like, I don't know, it fits so well with your style. Like, I don't want to say better than your other one, because your other one's great, but this just fits so well. You do really good lineless work. This is excellent. God, seeing you grow over the last few years has been incredible. I remember how you used to draw, and the way you can draw these days, especially during Art Fight, you made some amazing drawings. Just seeing how you draw these days after, like, what, 4 years? Even 3 years? You've improved so much. And I love seeing people improve. I love seeing people ascend and become better at their craft. That's great. I love art. Okay, on that note, I will leave you people. Pikachu is started. Oh, is that a Wendigo? Looks like it's gonna be a Wendy. Next week when we do ArtBlock Friday, I will show off everybody's stuff all over again, and we'll get to see what everybody else created, the people who are watching this after the fact. So thank you for joining us. It's been awesome, and I hope to see you next week. Remember to drink your water, hydrate or dehydrate, chase your dreams, do what's healthy for you, take care of yourself. You can do it. If I can do it, and I've been in some pretty bad positions psychologically, you can do it too. Believe in yourself. Otter, that looks amazing. It's a tooth cat. I'm just gonna call it the tooth cat. It's a tooth kitty! Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.